brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close.
Why didn't you bring a steak for your stakeout?
In or out? I had no choice.
Hold on.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon. Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy, but his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
Farnham. Howard M. Farnham II.
That's right. Howard Farnham from Ding Dong, Texas. You're natural. That sure beats your poker game.
This here's much easier. No cheating.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say? Between you and me, partner, this ain't my first showdown. We all got our own lethal barber.
Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect. Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to me.
Well, you see, Desmond O'Leary is my enemy. If you know a thing or two about him, I can leave it at that.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm here looking for a regular of yours, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war. I just wanted to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
You'd be losing your chance to make a pretty penny. I know how to reward my allies.
You think I'd spend my time in this dump if all I cared about was the money? Please, cut the crap. Anything else?
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in O'Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number And I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message.
You dropped your accent there,
When
John.
you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else.
Why does that sound so familiar?
Boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand. Now all I had to do was follow him.
Oh, driving game? Do I get to drive like in L.A. Noire? Nope. Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da da dum. Sure is.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
Did I smell enough? The horse is armed, of course, of course. Yeah, I looked at that already.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
You a fast runner, John. Well, clue me in.
Of course, he's Randall Lee's partner. I should be careful. When they gave me a beating, I could see he was kinda trigger happy.
Diddly do. Let's think some more before we act.
Mitchell, who fought with Dunn during the war, tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
Yes. I can't see a thing. It's dark. It's very dark. Baseball. No? Okay. Is that the first full picture we found? Oh my god, what an amazing thing there is back here. It's too big for me to move it. Oh well, I'll just leave it. Very cool though. Ah. Shall we try to kill him with the forklift? Where are you going, John? Back this way. You got turned around.
Okay, now it's our turn to move. Let's go.
Hard achievement, Captain.
Strap in tight, let's get set for action. To launch the ship out of the sand. They try to kill it with a forklift. Huzzah!
Now, hup, whoop, ah. Silent cat feet. Even in shoes. What? I didn't mean back up. It's like, wait till it's turned the right direction. Just like taking out the Black Arrow Killer. Now! Or not. I told you, you should have tried to kill him with the forklift. Is this a disguised QTE? John, why are you telegraphing your pounce by growling at him? Stop calling your attacks! Okay. Alright, I suspect that's not the way to do that. You're a cat! You should have better luck with pouncing, John. I'm not going to do anything. Ah, default to back away, huh? Why did you, what you just, Hey. There you go. Climb the ladder to success, John. Bypass the horse. What a lovely rainy night. Oh.
I did mess up a guy's face with an extinguisher once, but this kind is too heavy for my current needs.
Okay. You got to be armored. Still, I tell you, you wouldn't have needed to do that if you just wouldn't call your pounce. Pounce silently. Up. You cheeky little monkey. The true man behind the murder.
What does this place have to hide?
Just come right back in, huh?
Don't you even think of screaming.
I might not even talk.
It looks like an arrowhead. What's this warehouse for?
It's where I take my naps. I thought that was obvious.
What's Mitchell up to?
Mitchell? What Mitchell?
Where did Mitchell go?
Damn, are you in love with this guy or what?
I'll give you a minute to think about some more convincing answers. According to this, the warehouse belonged to a Canadian import company.
Oh? Canada?
Will I need help? Who would I call?
Ghostbusters! That's this! That do we have here? That too, Brute? That was a stretch. That's what I like. That's not going to work. Ah, what do we have here? That's not going to get you anywhere. What's this for? Is that all we can look at? Ah! Up. No, yep. Turn. Up again. Up again, John. Oh. Aw. What? You believed he could be a murderer? Oh, great.
It could be an Ojibwa totem pole, in which case, the top animal would be a crane.
Oh.
A dream catcher. It's supposed to protect children during the night, trapping all evil in its spider web. If I'm not mistaken, these are incense sticks, used in cleansing rituals.
And the tomahawk? So he's a religious fellow, is he?
Answer my questions, and I'll protect you from Mitchell.
What?
As soon as he finds out you've talked to me, he'll kill you. Just like he did to your partner, Randall Lee.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm gonna ask this again. What's this warehouse for? I'm gonna ask this again. What's Mitchell up to? Where did Mitchell go? If you don't answer my questions, you'll spend the rest of your life in Sing Sing.
Only if I don't answer? Come on.
I'll give you a minute to think about some more convincing answers.
Okay. I haven't found all the clues. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to... I haven't deduced. I forgot the important step. Deduction. One can't play detective without learning how to deduce. Deduct, deduce. Deduct, deduce, deduct, deduce, deduct, deduce, deduct, deduce.
Everything seems to prove that Gil is a Native American, and I'm almost sure that the woman in the picture is his mother.
Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. That didn't take long.
You know who'll always believe in you? Your mother. My mother never lost her faith in me. And I gave her plenty of reasons when I was a kid. It all started with something as stupid as keeping the change when she sent me for groceries. Then I started stealing fruit from the street stands. And finally, I turned to pickpocketing. Somehow, my mother managed to keep me in school until I got into college. But I never gave her reasons to believe in me then either. I made new friends. The type of friends that convince you to do things that wouldn't make a mother proud. Then Pearl Harbor happened. I got drafted and sent to Europe. I never knew how to follow orders. They sent me back home with a dishonorable discharge. But when I got back, I was treated like a pariah, a veteran outcast who never should have come back in the first place. And yet, my mother never ceased to...
I also fought in the war. That's where I met Mitchell. They used me, like many of my people. And then they just tossed us aside. The first time Mitchell offered me to do this, I told him to take a hike. I wanted to get my act together, but I ended up begging him. I don't like Mitchell. I don't like the things he makes me do. I don't like that German rat either. But what I like least of all is myself. I don't like what I did during the war, and I don't like what I'm doing now. Do you know what it's like to kill a friend for the sake of the mission? Huh. But my mother, she always thought I'd make amends and start anew. Maybe it's time I did just that. It's number 3.
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Yeah. Hello, secret stairs. In a secret tunnel, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. And die. Oh boy. Woo! Ah. Hmm.
A list of names, somehow related to chemical agents?
Aha. This is getting very interesting. Brunhilda. There we go.
Subject, Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment, day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. Tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of anupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost. Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, Day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. The goals of our medical approach are twofold. To relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels. Treatment. Day 120. The patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling. Treatment. Day 341. Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly short, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe tremor. Although we have met all therapeutic goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
Of course, the scientist is a rat. A German rat.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances. The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical, it's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Huh?
Hey, it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl. I'm a friend, okay?
Vita, no hurt.
Nope. Nope. That's my fault.
Hey,
Vita, no hurt.
Once upon a time, there was a brave, seafaring little girl called...
Brunhilda.
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy.
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name...
Really beautiful.
A really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh, who was it?
A sea cat called John.
I'm a sea cat, my name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like sea cats. Hi, Brunhilde. I'm going to use my seafaring wisdom to help you. You're out of a cage, too.
Nein, he's sad.
You say silly things, John the cat. So what are you going to help me do?
All right.
Fill up a bunch of colored balloons. I love balloons. What's your favorite balloon color? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite balloon color is... green. Whoa, Brunhilde. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Well, Bird, John, Brunhilde, Freund. Do play? It's look.
Okay.
Hi, Bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil, gas.
Well, maybe we should get out of here. What do you think, Bird? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed.
You bastard! I should kill you right here, right now.
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Engelmann syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold. Somehow, the Reich heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers. Yes, that Reich. We're talking late 30s, Berlin. I escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
What are the long-term effects of those drugs?
It depends on the patient, but they all develop an addiction, even Brunhilde. They also suffer other symptoms. Some become delirious. She's losing muscle mass by the day. Others lose their ability to focus. And some, slowly but surely, lose it all.
About those pills. There was a bottle there before.
Uh-oh. Same thing.
There was a bottle there before.
And it belonged to Spano, I think.
What is he looking at?
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on. I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
Huh? What? What do you mean, Angus?
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh. I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. Ah! I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much? Spano just ran out that way. The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
Greg's Fado is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring it on! Let's go!
No. Huh.